Hi everyone. Today Salesforce Consulting Admin Training Day 5. What are we going to learn in this session? What is the agenda? So today's agenda is we are going to have a quick overview of consulting previous session. And then we are going to learn what is marketing and what are the different properties of marketing and how the marketing cloud in Salesforce and what is the campaign in the marketing cloud, and also we'll do the Salesforce demo, and we'll have a homework quiz and today's interview questions. Okay. Before I start, is everybody has a developer edition org? Is everybody created the developer edition org?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, is there anybody did not create the developer org? Anyone who has not created, don't know how to do it?
Ma'am, hello.
Yes.
Is there okay with my previous developer or can I create new one? Hello.
What do you mean that previous means?
I am using a Salesforce trail account since last 1 month. Is it okay now that I have already 5,000 points on that account?
Okay, you can use it, but because of our project changes, it might impact your trial head. So that's only the query. Otherwise, you can use it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So just a quick overview of the last session. So last session about the last session of consulting and admin. We have everybody has created the developer edition. How to create it, everybody knows that. Now everybody has a Salesforce org, right? So last class we have discussed about the master table. What is the master table?
Which table contains
Table
is not repeatedly change or retrieve.
but you can use always daily.
Others?
It is a table where data does not change frequently, but it is used frequently.
Yes, a table where the data are not changed frequently, but mostly we use it. These tables are called master table. And there are two types of master table. Customer master. What is the second one?
Product master.
Product master tip.
Product master. Right. So in customer master, what is a customer master here in this case? Customer master is divided, again it is divided into two types.
Two types.
Account,
Account, contact.
contact. What is the account?
Any business
Organization,
Or some group of the people.
company, some group,
Company groups.
comes under them.
Okay. How about others? What is account?
Any business organization, group or society.
Okay.
Any society or organization, for example, HDFC Infosys.
So account is nothing but any company or any organization, any group, society is called account. So example for account is ICICI Bank, any bank, Government of India, Bollywood, anything you can take, where we have a company or a group or society, we create it.
Organization.
Those are called as a account. Now, what is the contact here?
It is an individual
Any
person.
individual
Right. So contact is nothing but any individual person. We call it as a contact. Now, how did we create an account and contact? So as soon as you log into the Salesforce page, this is how you see it.
Account object new.
So you will be landed onto the
app
setup.
launcher, sales,
Sales.
app launcher,
Click on app launcher.
view all,
View all.
sales
Sales.
application.
Sales application. Now here, as soon as we land onto the sales application, we will see account and contacts. So account is any company or any group or any society, we call account. Contact is nothing but individual person. So account, we had created a Infosys account and we have created a child account. To see the what is the organization or what is the hierarchy of account, click on this hierarchy and see how many child accounts are there. How many child accounts are there within this account by clicking on the account hierarchy. Same thing on the contact. We have created a couple of contact. And if you wanted to see the hierarchy of the contact, you can see the information by clicking on that contact hierarchy, right? Also, we have seen one account is connected to the multiple contact. So one to many relationship. So account is connected to the multiple contacts. One account is connected to multiple contacts. So that means one to many relationship. And also account is connected to the parent account. That means self relationship. It's a self relationship. And from contact to account, one contact is connected to one account. So it's one-to-one relationship. So this is what we have seen last time. This is what we have seen. Now let's go back to our session. Now today we are going to start the
Swapna, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now suppose, okay, so Salesforce is being used by, suppose Flipkart, okay, and they're using the CRM. So in that case, Flipkart will be having its own website or its own this one, right, server, where it will keep the information about the customer, its product and orders and everything. So CRM is used only to maintain a relationship data, right? So in that case, they will be having the same data in Salesforce as well. I mean, the customer data, account data, the product data. That's my question.
Yes, so data will be stored in case if Flipkart is going to use the Salesforce to store the data. Definitely Salesforce backend, all the data, whatever is happening on the product, transactions, bank details, everything will be connected to the Salesforce. So all the data will be sits into the Salesforce.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Now, we will be starting from today onwards, Marketing Cloud. So before we understand Marketing Cloud, what is marketing? In general term, what is marketing?
To just advertise to the people, letting know that their product exists and then it need to show off something like that.
Promotion.
To advertise the product.
Get popularity by the advertisers.
Okay.
Pre-sales of the product.
Okay.
Convince people to buy their products.
Okay. So what is marketing? So here, let's take right now we have iPhone, there is an iPhone 14 has released by Apple. So they have released iPhone 14. In order to bring this phone into the audience or into the customer has to know that about the latest iPhone. So what they will do is they will understand what is the customer is mostly interested. So they will pick up some point, like they will tell us during the demo or when they are giving when they are doing the events or when they are doing the demo, that time they highlight some keywords like height and width and what is the other feature. Right now, most of the members are much interested in camera. So they will pick up those points, dual camera and quick take videos, color picture and photo, live photos. So everything they will explain to the customer so that customer will be very much showing the interest to the product. So to attract the customers, or to bring the product in the market, to bring the product to the customer, they will do some marketing either through the event or through the demo or different ways they can do it. So whenever they take events or whenever they do some events or demo, so that is called marketing. That means before I release a product in market, I wanted to let customer know what are the features of the products that are this phone is available. So that means before I do a sale, the first thing what we will do is marketing. Before any product is released to the customer, before any product is released to the market, what we will do first, we will spread the word. Through different ways. So iPhone 14 is coming in next month, and this iPhone 14 has different like a dual camera and a quick take videos. So these are the things, couple of things which is going to attract the customers. So whatever, whether I'm doing through the TV ads or whether they are doing a demo or events, paper ad, whatever the advertisement they are giving on it. So we call it marketing. That means here marketing is any pre-sale activity is called marketing. Whatever activities you do before the sale. Phone is not yet came to the market. Phone is not yet released to the market. It's supposed to come in next month. But what we are doing the different activities. Different activities to get the customer focus so that as soon as it is released, people start buying it because they already know how the iPhone 14 works, right? They already know how the iPhone 14 works and what are the features has, and they might be attracted with the photos, dual camera or quick take videos. There are so many people who start buying the iPhone 14, right? Whatever the activities we do before the sales. Similar like a movie, whenever there is a movie, before releasing the movie, there kind of is some, they will give some snaps, how the movie is there, what is the songs, everything they will do it, some audio function. What is that? They are doing a marketing about the movie. It is not yet released, movie is not yet released, but they are doing a marketing to attract the people, to make the people, okay, this movie is something new, or they will make the customer to watch, they will give different kind of enthusiasm to customer, like a excitement. Okay, movie is coming on this day, it has these songs, this story, everything. So that excitement is what is going to attract the customer. So whatever actions, whatever activities we are doing before the sale, before releasing the product into the market is called pre-sale. Any pre-sale activity is called marketing, whereas a service is nothing but post-sale. Once the customer bought this iPhone 14, right? If they get any issues, they have to go to service. So pre-sale is marketing to attract the customer or to bring the product features in front of the customer. And then post-sale is nothing but service. Now, what are the different properties of marketing? What are the different properties of marketing? There are 5 properties. One is a brand promotion, product awareness, market penetration, customer acquisition, customer retention. Now let's see what are these 5. What are these 5? What are these different properties? Now let's see. First one, brand promotion. Brand promotion is nothing but it's basically highlighting a company's presentation, values, mission. Let's take a same example of iPhone 14. Whenever Apple releases the new iPhone, they does the event. The first thing they will explain about their company values, their company mission. First, they will focus on branding. What is Apple vision? What is Apple values? What is Apple mission? What are their company highlights? First, they focus on brand. So, brand is the one they will focus. Now, product is nothing but educating the customer about the product. Educating the customer about the product. Now, here, brand and product both are different. Brand and product both are different, right? Brand is nothing but Apple. Product is nothing but one of the product called iPhone 14. Brand is Apple. And brand, this Apple brand has so many products, iPhone, AirPods, right? So different things they have it. Right here, brand and product both are different. So brand is nothing but once you build image, the logo, and once you build the website, it's one-time build. Once you build the brand, that lasts forever. But whereas a products are keep on coming with the new features. There will be new products will be coming with new features. But brand never change. Brand never change. Once we decided the brand, once we build the website, logo, image, everything, whenever the Apple is bought into the market, they did a lot of marketing initially to introduce everybody about the Apple product. Once it goes into the customer mind about the Apple product is nothing but something unique. Whatever the product it might be, but Apple product is nothing but something good and unique, will have a more features. That is the everybody thinks in the world, right? Maybe hardly 10% people might think differently. So the brand, once we keep that brand, once we load that brand features, this is the brand, whenever we say this, once it is went into the people mind, we cannot take out. So brand is the one, once it is built, lost forever in the minds of the people. But whereas there should be a new products keep on coming, they will be replacing the products and they are releasing the new products and they are bringing up with the new features. Everything they can do it with the products. But there are some companies where brand and products are same. brand and products are same. So do not think ever brand and product is a different. There are some companies who are having the brand and product same. Example, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a brand and they also have a product called Coca-Cola. Right, same thing, KFC. KFC is itself is a brand and it is a product also. Now, the third one is called market penetration. What does this mean? Market penetration means to get inside the market, if there is any new brand which is coming in the market. First, what they will see is there is already a competitors are there in the market. So in order to fit ourselves, in order to fit our brand in the market, we have to give lot of information to the customers. So how we can attract, what are the different ways to attract the customer to bring the market, to bring the product, to bring the brand into the market. So whatever the strategy is done to bring that brand into the market is called market penetration. And the next one is customer acquisition. What is this customer acquisition? Bringing new customers. Bringing new customers. For example, right? So let's take an example of Coca-Cola. Right, Coca-Cola, we were having it since long 1990s or long back. We know, everybody knows about the Coca-Cola, right? The drink. But still the Coca-Cola company giving the advertisement in TV, right? Giving the advertisement in paper. They are not stopping the advertisement, though everybody knows about the Coca-Cola. But they never stopped advertising that. They never stopped advertising, right? Maggie, another product, Maggie. Everybody knows about the Maggie, but still they are advertising very nicely so that even newborn kid also can attract. Why they are doing that? Because there are still customers they wanted to bring in. They want to attract the new customers. So that kind of a strategy is called customer acquisition. And there is another one, customer retention. Customer retention is that keep the confidence of the existing customer. That means whoever is already using my product, we have to make sure their confidence level should be increased or maintaining whenever they are using that product. For example, if I bought a new car, I bought a Toyota car, right? Now, after buying the Toyota car, I'll say that, okay, I bought it, but I'm still confused whether I bought the right one or maybe there might be another car might be having some different features. Maybe I made a mistake. I feel that for at least 2 to 3 days, I feel after buying the car. But as soon as I see the banner on the road, as soon as while crossing on the road, I see the banner of Toyota. As soon as I see that, I feel relaxed because that is the car I'm driving it. Whatever they are showing on the banner, that's the same car I'm driving right now. We feel happy and we can share with our friends. Even same thing in TV, whenever the ads comes, okay, if I'm holding the same juice. So whatever they are explaining in the, if they are presenting in a very nice way, and if I'm holding the same juice, I feel more relaxed by watching and drinking the same juice, right? I'm feeling relaxed and I felt that, okay, I'm a bit confident. I have taken the right product, because that's how they are giving the advertisement. So by looking at the advertisement, by looking at the banner on the road, right, I feel bit confident and I can suggest same thing to our colleagues or friends or family members, right? So these are the 5 properties of marketing, brand promotion, product awareness, market penetration, customer acquisition, customer retention. And remember this, brand promotion, product awareness are both are different. Do not mix product promotion. Do not ever mix product promotion. We never do the product promotion. Sometimes whenever we ask a question, they mix it, product promotion. No, this is not the right. We do the brand promotion and product awareness to the customer. There is nothing called product promotion. We should not say product promoting it. No, it's product awareness. We are bringing the product awareness to the customer. Now, these are the 5 properties of marketing. Now, how the marketing works in Salesforce, Marketing Cloud in Salesforce. Now, we have understood what is the marketing in general and what are the different properties in marketing. Now, how the Marketing Clouds in Salesforce. Exactly same in Salesforce. Basically, whatever we have the properties, managing all the activities, managing all the marketing activities in Salesforce is called Marketing Cloud. And also managing all the properties, what are the properties we have? Right? There are 5 properties. How many properties we have? What are the different properties of marketing?
Brand promotion, product awareness,
Market penetration, customer
market acquisition, market
Customer retention.
customer acquisition, brand penetration.
Right. So those are the 5 ones. Now, same thing we will do in Salesforce also, right? So initially, if I have to clearly tell, like starting up the Salesforce marketing were both together. Now, slowly they have divided marketing separately and Sales Cloud separately, because anyway, I'm doing about the product activities there. Before selling the product, I'm doing the product activities related to that product. So where they have divided into Marketing Cloud as a separate and Sales Cloud as a separate. Now, Marketing Cloud in Salesforce consists of 2 objects. One is Campaign and the second one is Lead. There are 2 objects. Objects is nothing but table. Objects is nothing but table. Marketing Cloud in Salesforce consists of 2 objects, Campaign and Lead. Now let's see what is the Campaign. What is the Campaign in general term? What is a Campaign?
That means
Advertising.
advertising in the market.
Campaign is like just promoting.
Right. So Campaign.
target market is effect is
Okay. So Campaign is nothing but any targeted marketing efforts is called Campaign. What is that meaning of it? Any targeted marketing efforts. So that means targeted market means you are going door to door to spread the pamphlets, door to door survey. You are placing an effort. There is an effort you are doing it. And you are giving a pamphlet standing on the road, right? That is an effort. So whenever you do any marketing effort, you are talking to your friend about the Salesforce, you are spreading the word, you are spending a time there. So that is a marketing. You are explaining about Swapna Salesforce and how long the course is there. That means that is a marketing. You are spending a effort there. You are talking to your friend on certain product or certain sales you are talking about it, that means you are spending an effort. Whenever, wherever you do any marketing effort or any marketing activity, right? So whatever the effort you are putting there is called campaign. Campaign is done in two ways. One is direct campaign and the next one is indirect campaign. Now, what is a direct campaign, indirect campaign? Direct campaign is nothing but where the prospects are directly involved. Where the prospects are directly involved is called direct campaign. That means what? Prospects are directly involved. What does that mean? So example, demo classes. I'm directly involved. Door-to-door survey. You are directly involved. Or I have whoever is doing the door-to-door survey, they are directly involved with the customer. Sample distribution, pamphlet distribution, banner, not banner, pamphlet distribution, right? So that is, you are directly having a communication with person is called direct campaign. Whereas indirect campaign is nothing but where prospects are not involved directly. That means, example, TV ads, where the prospects are not involved. They made some animation and they are showing the animation in TV, or paper ads, right? Theater ads, banner post. These all are called indirect campaign. The person is not talking to the customer. In between, there is a animation, or there is a page, or there is a banner, which is talking to the customer. So customers are viewing the ads, right? So this is indirect campaign. Now let's take an example. Okay, so now we have a banner, Samskar IT banner is there. Let me open it. Okay, so we have a Samskar IT banner. Now, what we have done is we have kept this banner on road. Okay, somewhere the area, let's assume that whoever is from India, whoever is from Hyderabad, they can understand Amirpet. Okay, that is the area name. Who doesn't know, it's a just area name. Okay, so one of the area I have placed a banner. Now, can anybody tell, or can I recognize, or can I know that how many people have seen this banner? How many people have seen this banner? How can I know that who all seen this banner? Right? Who all seen this banner with the details? Can anybody tell me how many people have seen the banner? You cannot, right? The person who kept the banner, his work is to place the banner there and leave. Whatever happens after that, he doesn't care. And nobody is standing there to watch how many members are seeing this banner. We cannot give a number because we do not know. We will go on assumption if area is crowded. If area is crowded, like area is 1 lakh members are going through that lane or passing through that area, then assumption is that maybe 50,000 people might have seen. Just my assumption, because 1 lakh people are passing through that area. Okay, if 1 lakh people are passing through that area, my assumption is probably 50,000 people might have seen. Or maybe 1 lakh people might have seen. Maybe nobody has seen, maybe 10 people have seen. It's just an assumption. I cannot give exact number. There is no way that I can give exact number, whether if I put the banner, can I assume that like how many members can see? I cannot tell that, right? I cannot tell in a day how many members are seeing that, or in a week how many members are seeing that, we cannot tell. But for example, if I have a direct communication, when I say direct communication is nothing but I'm taking the demo class. If I take a demo class, can I assume that because in the demo class, there are 40 members attended? Okay, demo class 40 members are attended. Okay, at the end of the day, I can tell the count. At the end of demo class, I can tell the count how many members has seen this or how many members seen my demo. I can say 40 students came to my class and I have a direct numbers because we will ask a numbers, right? We will ask a numbers and everything to contact them back. So when you are calling someone, right? After that, I'll call someone. Now, whenever you are calling someone or you are directly meeting the person, here I'm directly meeting the person, that time we can tell exactly what happened. Like today, like example today, 40 members has attended. So 40, I have a 40 members contact details, or I called 40 people, or I talked to the direct members, 10 members I directly talked. Right, you have the count here, you have the number here, but whereas indirect campaign is all assumption here, all assumption, right? So similar way, another example, like I have contacted a newspaper person. To put an ad in the paper, right? To put ad in newspaper. Now, what is this? Whether it is a direct campaign or indirect campaign, what is this?
Indirect.
Champion.
This is indirect campaign. Why? Because I have informed a person to place an ad in newspaper. But at the end of the day, I cannot tell how many members have seen my ad. Okay, people who just watch a news, they doesn't look at ads, right? So I cannot tell how many members have seen the newspaper or especially the ad which I have given. Then what I'll do in that case, maybe I'll call the newspaper person. And I'll ask that person, how many papers are you printed for today? Like how many papers you have printed for today and how many papers you gave for the customers. He says that maybe 20 lakhs. Okay. If he has printed 20 lakhs, my assumption is 10 lakhs might have seen. That means 50% of people. That is just an assumption again. It's not a true. So approximately 10 customers might have seen, 10 lakh customers might have seen. That means there is a chances that only 10 lakh people or maybe the less member have watched it. But whereas in direct campaign, I'll be directly communicating with the customers. So we do not have an assumption there. We have an exact number. So total number of student 40, that's how it is. This is called a direct campaign. Now, direct campaign will have the clarity and all the information we will be holding in our system in the direct campaign. Whereas indirect campaign, all of them are assumptions. We do not have a contact number. We do not have an email ID. Based on the assumption, we can think they might have watched it. If 10 lakh people have watched it, maybe 2 calls are negated, right? So that's all assumptions there. Now let's go ahead and see the Salesforce demo, how to do. Now here, if we have to go to Marketing Cloud, click on this app launcher and then click on view all and click on Marketing Cloud. Here we have a marketing. So click on that Marketing Cloud. What did I do? Clicked on app launcher, view all, and then I have selected the marketing app, Marketing Cloud. Now, as soon as I landed to the marketing application, I see here campaign and leads, right? Campaign object and leads object. So I'll go to the campaign object. Right. So campaign object, as you have created records for account contact, we will be doing the same thing in the campaign. We will be doing same thing in campaign. So campaign, click on a new button. Click on new button. Now, whenever I click on a new button, what is this? It has a campaign information, description. Only 2 tabs are there. Campaign, information, and description information. Only 2 tabs. If you want to modify, you can modify. Now, in the campaign information, it will ask what is the name of the campaign. What is the name of the campaign? Whether this campaign is active or not. Whether this campaign is active or not. And what type of a campaign is it? Is it a conference campaign, webinar, or a partner, or is it a banner ads, or is it a direct email, telemarketing, or you are doing an advertisement? What type of a campaign is it? And what is the status? You are planning right now, or is it you might want to quit it, or is it in progress? Campaign still continuing it, right? Some companies does the campaign for 1 week, right? So 1 week they does it. So in that case, it is a in progress. If campaign is completed, then they will say the status has completed. And next one is start date. When the campaign is started, and what is the date for end date? What is the date for end date? Expected revenue in campaign. Expected revenue in campaign. How much am I expecting the revenue? How much am I expecting the revenue out of this campaign? Possible that I'm expecting the 5 lakhs or more than that. Budget in cost, but budget cost in campaign. Okay. This for now, no need to worry about it. Actual cost in campaign, budget cost, don't worry about these 2 fields. Expected responses. How many responses you are expecting? 100% responses you are expecting, or 90% responses you are expecting? And numbers sent in campaign. How many numbers sent? And is there any parent campaign? Now campaign, whenever we are creating a campaign, there are 2 blocks are there. One is campaign information, and second one is description information. In campaign information, what is the details that it is asking right now by default Salesforce? What are the Salesforce is asking by default? It is asking the campaign name, right? And whether it is active or not. Campaign is active or not. Whether the campaign is active or not. And what is the duration of the campaign? Duration of campaign. What is the duration of campaign? That means start date and end date. Every campaign has a start date and end date. Could be same day or could be a 1 week. What is the status of campaign? Status of campaign. Whether it is in progress, completed, or in progress, completed, or you are yet to plan, right? These are the different status. And what type of a campaign is it? Are you doing a banner, or are you doing a advertisement, or are you doing a telemarketing, or is it a conference, right? These are the different type. Now, out of this campaign, what is the response you are expecting from this campaign? What is the response you are expecting? Are you expecting 100% members is going to come and ask about the product? Or do you think if 1,000 members are visited to your campaign, right? If you are doing a conference or if you are doing a event, whenever you do the event, if 1,000 people are coming to watch that event, so out of 1,000 people, are you expecting all 1,000 people will respond to that campaign? Or are you thinking maybe 500 members might respond to that campaign? If you assume 500, that means 50%. I'm thinking maybe 50% might show the interest or might respond it. If at the end of campaign, if you received 900 members, that means it is really good, right? So response, keep it every time based on your understanding. Do not keep high 100% or 90%. Always keep it at the 50%. We never know. If you have received the response more than 50%, that's more happy, right? So that is the response. And what is the budget? What is the budget? How much is the budget that you are thinking for this campaign? How much is the budget you are thinking for, expected revenue? What is the revenue in this campaign? What is the revenue? How much you are expecting the revenue in this campaign? If you are thinking 50% responses, then revenue calculated based on your product price. So here product price, and then based on your assumption, you are saying that 50%, right? So calculate it and put the revenue, how much you are expecting it. Right? Budget cost in campaign, actual cost in campaign, that is how much you are going to put in the campaign, and actual how much and what is your expected. Now parent campaign. Parent campaign is nothing but
Swapna,
yeah.
what is number sent in campaign? I did not understand.
Num sent in campaign. We'll come to that. Just hold on. Okay, so parent campaign. So here, what is the parent campaign? Like we have a Apple, right? Apple company. Apple is the parent. Okay, they have a different products. They have a different products. AirPod, right? Mobile phone and some different watch. Everything will be there. they does events every time. Every time means maybe assume that every quarter they does some event. So whenever they does some event, it is actually the event is for here. Assume that it is for airport. Okay, the event is for airport. So that means right now current campaign is airport. Airport, and this has to be, there should be a data related to this Apple. Okay, system should be having this Apple because they are a frequent customers. They are a frequent customers for us. Okay, assume that we are running a company and we are using a Salesforce. So Apple is one of the customer, our customer. So first time it came, so we created the Apple campaign. Now, next time again they came. That time they came with iPhone 14. Now, this time it came with iPhone AirPod, right? So they are customers. They are frequent customers. And they are frequent customers. So they will be coming up with different products. And every quarter they plan to do the events. Okay, every quarter they plan to do the events. So that means next time, whenever I create a campaign for this Apple, what I'll do, I'll not create a same record again. I'll not create a same record in campaign, right? So next time I'll create a airport because there is a already campaign which is there. Which is already there in the system. If I create it again, what will happen? It is a duplicate campaign. And tomorrow, if I wanted to run a report on this, tomorrow, once all the campaigns are completed, if they wanted to know how many customers came for specific campaign, if they wanted to know more about that, I cannot divide it. I'll not be having a more information about that because I'm maintaining the same campaign. I'm maintaining the same campaign. So that will not help. If they have a different product, we should be creating the different campaign and link that campaign, link this campaign to Apple. So this is a child campaign and this is a parent. Child campaign and parent campaign. Right?
Swapna?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now this Apple is like an organization, right? So we will be creating an org for Apple, correct?
Yes.
And then, and these will be the products of those, will be Apple as a company will be running various campaigns. So this AirPod or whatever, iPhone, all these will be the campaign. So is it a like app itself?
Right. So you can think in that direction also. So organization, first time when the organization came to us, so they will be coming up with one product, right? So that time we will not be having a campaign in our org. That time we don't have any record related to the company called Apple. So what I'll do is instead of creating the product information, what I'll do is I'll create an Apple. Because Apple, if I create a campaign with the Apple, it will give more information, clarity for me. But next time, if they are coming up with the same thing, next time coming up with they are coming to us with a different product. So in that case, they will tell that, okay, maintain the different campaigns because we are keep on coming to you. So we'll have a different products. So they will say that, okay, in that case, what I'll do is I'll create a different campaign, then I'll link to the organization Apple. Okay, so this is, what is this? If within the object, if I'm linking the same campaign, then what is this relationship called?
Self-relation.
Relation.
Self-relationship, because we are in the same object and I'm linking the same object record, another record of the same object. So that means it's a self-relationship. Now, next thing here, num sent. Num sent is nothing but, in other word, if I have to say, number of individuals, like whoever is coming in the campaign, we are targeting the individuals, right? So for example, 1,000 members are reached, 1,000 members are came. Now, 1,000 members are came for the event. Now, my assumption is 50%. Assume that 500 members are responded. When they responded it, that means I am individually, I'm targeting to the each person. I'm targeting to the each person and I'm sending the emails to those members. So here, how many members are visited and reviewed and gave the information about the campaign is nothing but num set. How many individual customers or individual targets reviewed it or came for the campaign?
Swapna,
Yeah.
now say the campaign, suppose it's a 1 month campaign. Okay, so each day might be different, visitors might be visiting, it will keep on changing, right? So this field is updated, or is it manual activity that every day we have to update, or per day data? How do you do that?
Okay, this record, is it for daily record or is it for duration record? Whatever record I'm going to create it, is it daily record or is it a duration record?
Duration record.
Duration.
This
There
is
is a
a
start and
duration
end date.
record, not a daily record, because we have a start date, end date here. When we are creating a duration record, ultimately this number of individual targets will be related to this duration. There is another way. If we want to track daily how many members are coming, we have to create a different report. That is in further classes, we will be learning that.
Okay.
Right? Perfect. Okay. Any questions before I move on?
Swapna, for direct and indirect campaigns also we need to enter in the same object.
Right. Okay. So here, whether I created direct, indirect, both. Okay. That is the question. Now, indirect, you can only answer this. Indirect campaign. Give me one example.
TV ads.
Newspaper.
Paper ads.
So here, banner has to put on road, right? If I put a banner on road, will I get a count of the customers or will I get a how many members has watched? I'll not get a count, right? So that
Yes.
means all the indirect, or I can say that any non-electronic, any non-electronic.
Exam, mute చేయరావచ్చు.
Please mute. Any non-electronic campaign is not possible. We cannot keep this in Salesforce. No Salesforce for this. Banner, we cannot keep that in Salesforce. That is, has to be on the road. It's not on the Salesforce screen. But if you are sending an email, and if you want to link that email with the Salesforce, yes, it is possible. That is electronic, right? You are sending an email and your email Salesforce has a integration. What are the emails are received? It has to go to Salesforce. So that integration is already implemented. So definitely you can keep those information in Salesforce. If you want to call a customer one by one, then you can have that information in Salesforce. Right? TV ads. No, you cannot keep it. You don't know how many members are watching. How can you capture the data? Okay, first of all, why we are creating the campaign in Salesforce? Because I wanted to capture the information about the responses, revenue, right? And how long the status is, how long this campaign is going. Now, will I get if I put a banner or a TV ads, will I get to know that revenue? Will I get to know the response?
No.
No,
No.
right? We will not get to know. So any non-electronic campaigns means we are not going to create a data in Salesforce. Only electronic campaign is possible to place the details in Salesforce. Like if you want to send an email, or if you want to call a customer, or if you want to have a discussions in the conference call, you can create it. You can create it. Now, in real time, how do we create a campaign? In real time, how do we create a campaign? Now, when we are creating the campaign, what is the information that we give? Here, do I say that, for example, Dell is selling the laptop, or let's say iPhone or Apple? So will I say that Apple custom campaign name and the type is conference or webinar? Is this the way? No, we will not be creating like this. This is mandatory field. How many mandatory fields we have here on the screen? Only one field is mandatory, which is a campaign name. Campaign name is a mandatory. Rest all information is not mandatory, but you have to, in real time, we have to put this information. In real time, who will be creating the campaign? Most of the times, the clients will be creating it. If I'm working, like if I'm working for Apollo Hospital, so my client is Apollo, right? So they should be creating the campaign. At 1% or 2% of time, you will be creating it. Now, when we give a campaign name, what is the format do we have to follow? What is the format we have to follow? So when we give a campaign, the first thing is that name has to give clear understanding when this campaign has created, what time it has created. It has to give this information, right? So tomorrow, if I run a report by looking at the campaign name, I should be able to understand when this campaign was created and what was the banner, right? Now, a couple of things we have to focus whenever we are creating a campaign name. We need to know which physical year. Which physical year does this campaign created? Is it created in 2022 or is it created in 2023? And next, which quarter? Which quarter is it created, this campaign? Did it create in the quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3? Quarter 1, quarter 3, quarter 4. Right? Which one it is created? Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 means our complete year, 12 months, is divided into quarter 1, quarter 2. Quarter 1 means Jan, Feb, March. Quarter 2 is nothing but April, May, and June. So every 3 months, Jan, Feb, March is called quarter 1, April, May, June is called quarter 2, and quarter 3 is July, August, September. And quarter 4 is October, November, December. Okay, in company also you will see this. So which quarter the campaign has created? Did it create in quarter 1, or did it create in quarter 2, or did it create in quarter 3, or did it create in quarter 4? Physical year and which quarter? And what is the banner name? One brand will have a different products. One brand will have a different products. What is the product? Or what is the name of the banner? Right? Banner ad. What is the name of banner ad? Everything you have to mention in the campaign name. Now let's take an example of, let's go to the Salesforce. Okay. Now campaign name, we are in physical year 23, and right now which month we are in? January. That means quarter 1. And then what we are doing here, which campaign we are creating? iPhone. The Apple is the iPhone 14 campaign is going to happen. So you can mention Apple iPhone, or you can mention iPhone 14. iPhone 14, which location? India. Or which country? India. And if you want more specific, let's keep it as a Hyderabad. Is it active campaign? Yes, it is active. What is the type of campaign? Let's assume that we are doing the banner ads. And then here we are planning it. Start date, we are planning from tomorrow to till 31st of Jan. And expected revenue, I assume that some 500,000. Budget cost, right now, let's leave that. Expected response, maybe I'm expecting 30%. We can update this num sent in campaign later. Parent campaign, we do not have anything. Description, iPhone 14 campaign. Say, done. What I did, I created a new campaign. It's taking some time. Perfect. I created a campaign for type banner ad, status plan, start date, end date. Right? And these all information is there. Now what I did, I just went to the marketing cloud and I clicked on a campaign. From the campaign, I clicked on a new button. If I click on a new button, it will ask to enter the new information. So I'll create another campaign. So physical year 23, and I'll just say that Apple active. So let's say other, in progress, start date, it is started on January 1st and planning to end in 28th. Expected revenue is okay. So expected response 50%. It did not happen. Now I have created another record. This is Apple and the other one is iPhone 14. And what I'll do is I will go to the iPhone 14, click on your details, and here parent campaign. Click on pencil icon. This is called inline editing. Whatever this pencil icon you are saying, this is inline editing. That is inline editing, which is available only in Salesforce Lightning. It won't be available in Classic. This is inline editing. So click on this inline editing. Now I have Apple and click on save. Now what I did, I made a self relationship. I implemented a self relationship campaign. If I click on this hierarchy, campaign hierarchy, I can see that on top we have a fiscal year 23 Apple. Within that we have a child campaign, only specific to Hyderabad. Right? So this is what we have created here. Any questions before I move on?
For parent campaign, we don't have to give quarter and the location details or whatever.
Sorry?
For the parent campaign, we don't have to mention the quarter name, which fiscal year 23, then quarter 1, and then underscore April. It's not
This
required.
is at the high level. Okay, this is at the high level. We have created a campaign. And now they are doing in different locations. Okay, they started with Hyderabad. Then later they will do it in Mumbai. Later they will do it in Chennai. And then in Dubai. So there are different, they will be doing the campaign, different places, different location. Okay, so that's the reason I have created a at the high level, and also I have given here Feb 28, 2 months period I have given. So first month they are going to spend in Hyderabad. So second month they are going to spend in Dubai. So we are going to create a multiple records for iPhone 14 that needs to be connected to Apple. So what I created is, what are the example that I have given? The Apple and AirPod or iPhone 14. If they are coming up with a new product, AirPod, then I have to create another campaign which is called AirPod. So FY23, assume that they are going to plan in Q2, because Q1 they are busy with iPhone 14. So Q2 they are planning for AirPod in Dubai. Yes, active type is probably we have to do in Dubai. Conference call, or let's say webinar, or let's say trade show. Okay, trade show is the right one. Status planning, and start date is we are planning on Feb 1st and ending on Feb 28th. Expected revenue in Dubai, expecting that 30%, sorry, revenue 30. Okay, so around 30 likes. Okay, then response I'm expecting maybe 13%, and the parent campaign is Apple. What we are doing is AirPod. Campaign. Let's click on save.
Yeah, it's a second quarter, means it should be in the March, January, April, somewhere. And we don't have any checks as such, right, on that one?
Means?
Which quarter? Means it's Q2, you said, right? Fiscal year 23, Q2. So Q2 is.
Oh, okay. So you can modify that. So let's modify.
Yeah, so we don't have any checks like that, correct?
No,
Uh,
that we have to create a validation. Okay, so validation, check my here campaign name. If it says Q1, then my start date, end date has to be in Q1. If it says
Okay.
Q2, my start date, end date has to be in Q2. So that validation, we have to customize it. That is the customization which developer is doing it. Right now, we are not doing any customization. Whatever is Salesforce has given, only we are using that. So far, we have not done any customization on the records.
Okay.
We are just creating the records. No, any questions before I move on?
Basically, is about the January to December. Is there any countries follow this? All countries.
Yes, anytime.
December, January to December is followed only India, USA, like all countries will follow the same physically.
Yeah, it will be same. If they wanted to, it's all depending on customers. Okay. This developers need not to know about it. I'm just giving the information. This will be created by customer, because when I say customer, my clients will be creating these records, because they will have a clarity when they will be doing the events and what they are planning it. So this record creation is mostly done by the clients. We will not be doing anything, but I just wanted to give you information. At least hardly 1% you might be involved into the campaign for any customization.
As an administrator or developer?
Developer, possible developer, because customization in a sense, as soon as we have created a campaign, okay, we wanted to do some automation at the back end. In that case, developer help is needed. If you want just a validation to check the start date, end date, and type status, if you wanted to check, then admin can do by implementing the validation rule.
Means this all information will get from clients, right?
Yes, clients. Yeah. They will keep this information.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions before we move on? Okay. Now I'll just switch to the contacts. Okay. Can you guys give me at least 3 email IDs? Give me 3 email IDs. Any of them? Just put it in the chat. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So assume that I'll take a existing one, or I'll create a new one. Okay, so I'll take Bharati. So I'll create Bharati. Okay, so let's take Bharati. So last name this. Okay, so the email ID is, this is the one. Where is it? Perfect. Let's say mobile number is some different mobile number, and that here on the contact level, we have a only name is mandatory, last name is mandatory, and we are giving the email. We are giving the email. Now I'll save this information. No other information is required. Now I'll create another one, Manjunath. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm creating the contacts. I'm creating the contacts. Clicking on a contact. Let's say, okay, so I'll give the email ID. Save and new. So that means save this and give me the new window to create another one. So I'll give another Sri Lakshmi.
Swapna,
Yeah.
this creation of contact is sales part, right? Not is it a marketing or?
That's what I have told initially. Sales and marketing both are together initially. If you see in contact will be there in sales cloud, contact will be there in service cloud, contact will be there in marketing cloud. Campaign also you can see in the sales cloud.
Okay.
Ma'am, if a contact is like created in one one app, it will be like reflect in other app also, right?
Yes, it will be.
Okay.
The data will be shared between the clouds. Now I have created 3 contacts. Let me create my own, or I'll take the existing one. I'll create a new one. So I'll say Samskara, I think. Save. Now I have created 4 records. I have created 4 record. Samskara it is Sri Lakshmi, Manjunath, Bharati Des. Right? Bharati 1 record I have created. Total 4 records are created. Now I'll go to the campaign. And I'll go to the campaign. I'm opening the AirPod, or I'll open the iPhone. Okay. After opening the campaign, here you see 2 tabs. This is the detail section. Detail is nothing but it is asking about the more information about this particular record. More information about this particular, what are the record I'm creating. And related means related list. Related list. In the related list, if you go down, you see here campaign members. You see here campaign members. For example, all the 4 campaign members, all the 4 members are interested. Samskara ID is interested, Sri Lakshmi is interested, Manjunath is interested, Bharati is interested to buy iPhone. So I click on next. Now we have a different options, sent, responded. I'll select member sent, keep member status, okay? Now I'm just adding the members to the campaign because they shown the interest. They are interested in this campaign. Total how many are there? 4 members. Total 4 members are there. I just linked contact to the campaign. That means as soon as I link the contact to the campaign, that means they are campaign members. Right now they are part of campaign. They are campaign members. Now if you click on here, the drop down, you see 3 different options. You see 3 different options. In case if you do not have a contacts here, okay, in case the contacts are while doing the campaign, you just filled all the information in the Excel sheet or CSV file. So what you can do is, in order to load those details into the Salesforce, you click on here, import lead and contacts. Import leads and contacts. If you click on import leads and contacts, what it will do, it will ask, if you select an account, you have to choose a data and you have to edit mapping, and then you can import it. Okay, if you want to add a new record, you can choose CSV file from your system and then click on a next. So as soon as you click on a next, what will happen? It will be loaded into the Salesforce database and it will automatically added into campaign member. It will be added into the campaign member. Which option we did here? In order to load the data?
Import leads and contacts.
Import leads and contacts. That means I am doing a data load to Salesforce. From CSV to Salesforce. from CSV to Salesforce. So I'm importing the leads, I'm importing the contacts. So we can directly import contacts from CSV file to Salesforce by mapping the columns. Whatever the CSV columns are there, you have to map with the fields in the Salesforce. Which column data has to go into the which field. That everything is decided by developers who are doing it. Now here, one more option, send list email. Now, I wanted to send an email. I wanted to send an email to all the campaign members. I wanted to send an email. Now, these are the campaign members which I know that they are interested. They are interested. They are interested to know when the campaign is going to happen. So I'll say that, I'll say good evening. Okay, we'll say that a new, or I'll just simply say iPhone 14 conference call starting from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on 10th January. Okay. If interested, please join conference. Okay. Then we will give the conference call details here. Conference call details. Let's assume that I'll keep this, whatever the link is there. Okay, I'll keep this. Now then I'll say, thank you from Apple. Okay, perfect. If you wanted to put an image, you can put the image. If you click on here, browser upload the image. So what you will do is you will go to the documents, downloads, type some image. Okay, so let me reduce this. I'll put the image and then iPhone 14, I'll bold it and I'll give a different icon, a different color. And then I'll just highlight this 12 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then I'll just, okay, so this is the email and the subject, I'll put the subject about iPhone 14 introduction. Okay. So I'm going to click on send button. As soon as I click on the send button, what will happen? You will receive an email. Whoever the campaign members are added here, they will receive an email. list email was queued. So you might be, okay, you might have got an email, please check.
I got.
Okay. Bharati, Sri Lakshmi.
I got something.
Okay. So you will be receiving one email. So like this, you will be receiving an email, good evening, with the image, whatever image is there, you will be receiving this. Right? This is easy way to announce the campaign member, easy way to inform the campaign members. There are contacts, there are customers who are like you have a very old customers, right? They are in the contacts, the customers are in the contact. They are also interested, okay? Whether they are interested or not, we will include and send one email. Okay, there is a campaign event is happening. There is a one event or one conference call or some event is happening. If you are interested, please join. So we will include all the contacts which I know, which I am working with the members. I will go to the campaign and I'll click on a related list. Campaign members, I'll add them everybody here and then click on a send list email. When I click on a send list email, then I can send an email to, it will, the email will go to these all members. Now, what is the relationship here? Campaign to campaign member. One campaign is, how many campaign members are there?
4 members. 1 to many.
One to many.
One to many. So one campaign and campaign members are many are there. So it's a one to many relationship. One campaign is connected to the multiple campaign members. Multiple campaign members. So one to many relationship.
From that particular to campaign is like one-to-one, right?
Sorry?
Like that particular campaign member to a campaign.
Yes, one to one.
Okay.
And here attachment, if you have any attachments, you can load the attachments, right? You can load any attachments if you want related to this campaign. You can load it and it will be available here. Any questions?
Ma'am, just clear me if I'm wrong, okay? Now, whenever we create a campaign, okay, so have added contacts in the campaign. That means contacts are the existing customers, right? The
Need
existing
not
customers.
to be existing customers. They need not to be the existing customers. You can add a contact here by clicking on the contact. And if you do not see any contact, you can import it. We have an option called import.
No, but the term contact means the our customers, right? Lead is something, it's a prospect. I mean, they may or may not be interested, but customer is someone that who has bought in the past and he's our customer, right? That's the difference
Any
between lead and
individual
customer.
person, we call it as a contact. That could be an interested person or not interested person, any individual person that we came to know about the person, then we will create a contact. Any individual person is called as a contact.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to create a contact, you can create it here. Like if you just know we got a new contact. Assume that I got a new contact, which is called Srinivas. Okay, the email. So his last name is Srinivas. I can click on save. If I go here, contacts, I can see Srinivas.
Okay, in that case, what's the difference between lead and contact? And lead is also a customer who might be interested.
We
right?
have not discussed the lead yet. We have not discussed the
Okay.
lead yet. We have just discussed
Okay.
the contact. Okay, any other questions? Who does not understood about today's class? Anything? Anybody who don't have?
And one more thing. The contact can be associated with multiple campaigns, right? If if there's a
Yes.
campaign for iPhone, he can be associated with a campaign for airport. Also, he can be associated.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So okay. So it's many to one.
Okay, if there are no questions, the homework is, for example, I just created the same thing, Apple, okay? Created one parent record. This is a parent campaign. This is parent campaign. And created 2 child campaigns, Q1, Q2. And Q2 again create a campaign of another week, because some campaigns happen only for week. If you have a campaign for only for week, then you have to put your naming convention should be FY23 Q2 week 02. FY23 underscore Q2 underscore week 02. And then give your campaign name, whatever the product that you wanted to do the campaign. And here we have a individual persons, the contacts, right? Contact 1, contact 2 are interested for first campaign. Or I can say that they are looking out. I cannot say interested, they are looking out. Assume that I know that this person and this person might be, they might come here. It doesn't harm for me if I add this person here. I can add these 2 contacts into this also. And these 3 contacts also here. That means campaign demo has all 5 contacts. Week 02 also has all 5 contacts. Add all 5 contacts to the campaign for Q1 campaign, Q2 campaign also add all 5. And the final result is when you click on you send email, this member should receive an email. This member should receive an email from the campaign. From the campaign, go to campaign and create a campaign member, add the team, add the members or add the contacts, include them in the campaign. Okay, so that means we are doing the campaign. We are doing the campaign. We are giving the information about the product in the campaign. So I just included the contacts, which I know the contacts I have just included so that they will be also part of the campaign. Whatever I'm giving the demo or conference call, event, whatever is happening it, we have included the contacts which we know.
So a particular contact can be interested in both of the campaigns, right? You're saying that.
Yeah, can be. It's
Like
not yet
as
done. Interest is not yet done here. Okay.
I mean, like you said, like for a Q1 campaign, we need to add 5 contacts, and for Q2 also we need to add 5 contacts, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We cannot say that this person is interested here. We cannot say that. This is just right now, the product campaign is happening and we have included these members. And second one, same thing, but this is for Volvo. They have released a new car. Okay, so same structure. And the third one, Samsung. Same structure. Okay. Before I move on, questions, any questions for me? Okay. Yeah. Marketing means post-sale activity, pre-sale activity, marketing sales activity.
Activity.
Pre-sale activity.
Pre-sale.
Answer is pre-sale activity.
Okay.
Others, please. Next question is marketing cloud in Salesforce consists of lead contact,
High property.
campaign contact, campaign lead. What is the answer?
Campaign lead.
Campaign lead.
Campaign and lead. Next one, relationship between the campaign to campaign member.
Self.
One to one, many to one, one to many. Why it is self?
One to
One to many.
One to one.
One to one.
One to many.
Sorry,
One to many.
Campaign.
One to many.
Ma'am,
One
is
to
it
many. One to
number or
many.
One
numbers?
to one.
One
To
to
one
many.
One to many.
Member. No? It's
Is it-
not members, no?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a member, no?
Member. That is
One to many, ma'am.
Okay. So here spelling mistake, members. Campaign to campaign members.
Okay, one to many.
One to many.
One to many.
Is anybody has a confusion here? Self-relationship, why you thought?
Yeah, ma'am, but for campaign to campaign members, single member, in their what relation?
Okay.
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
Sibita, what is the answer?
One to one. One to many, ma'am.
So the answer is one to many. So one campaign is connected to the multiple campaign members. We have connected to the campaign members, multiple campaign members. The answer is one to many. Oh, shit. So different type of campaign.
Yeah, ma'am. Excuse me.
Direct, indirect.
Campaign. That campaign.
This question is wrong. Okay.
Direct
Okay. Any other questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. Anybody else?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can you also use Salesforce for managing batch, or you can manually manage? Like
Managing batch means?
like our batch, ma'am.
Yes, we can do it.
Sending, yeah.
We can do it.
Yes.
I'm already started doing that. All our batch details I'm storing in the Salesforce. We have a
Yeah.
other org where we are going to maintain everything.
Okay.
Okay. Whenever you are thinking about the relationship, think like this. How many parent campaign? How many campaign? How many parent campaign? Or let's say how many campaign? I'll give in another way. How many account can be connected to how many contacts? Or in other words, how many parent record connected to how many child record. Okay, this side, okay, this side means, okay, let me explain. First of all, child record. When you say child record means you are in the record. You are in the record. For example, I'm going to the contact. So wherever you are in the record, that means that is a child record. This is a child record. In child record, how many accounts you can connect here?
One.
One. So always think, what are the lookup you see here? This is a lookup, right? What are the lookup do you see here? It's always a parent. It's always a parent. And the record which you are in is a child. Now, if you go to the campaign member, now here campaign you are there. Do you see anywhere campaign member here? No, right? Is there any field that you see campaign member? No, that means this is a parent record. This is a parent record. Now you go to the campaign member. If you go to the campaign member, click on a manage campaign members. It's taking me to the import. It is taking me to this screen. Okay, so parent account, parent record does not have a lookup field. Parent record does not have a lookup field. Wherever the lookup field is not there, the other one has a lookup field. Contact has a lookup field on account. That means this is a child and this is a parent. If you go to the account, do you see contact lookup on the account? You don't see. You do not see that. And always, wherever you do not have a lookup field, that means that is a parent. Wherever you see the lookup is there, that means that is a account. Do not get confused too much. Now, let me go here. Remember this. Okay. Remember this, whenever you are creating a record, whenever you are creating a new record, if you have seen any lookup, that means account is a parent, contact is a child. That's it. Now you decide what is the relation. Is one campaign member will have interest in multiple campaigns? Yes, it is possible, right? You might be interested in iPhone, you might be interested in laptop, you might be interested in some other watch, right? You will not stop on the one campaign. You might not be buying it. You might not be buying it, but you wanted to know the information. You wanted to know the information. You wanted to attend. If some event is happening in the market, right? Sale event is happening, something is happening. So you will go and you will just attend that, right? So you will be interested in multiple products. So that means multiple campaign. Okay. So today what we have seen, we have understood the marketing, properties of marketing, how the marketing cloud works in Salesforce, and what are the different type of marketing clouds. In marketing cloud, what are the different two objects? Campaign and lead. In campaign, we have created a campaign and linked the contacts to the campaign. Whenever we link a contact to campaign is nothing but they are campaign members. They are members of campaign. Like whenever we attend some party or something we attend. So what we say, we are a member of that. Whenever we are participating in the event is nothing but I am a member of that event. Right? I have not came for to buy or to, I'm participating in that. So I'm a member of that crowd or I'm a member of that event. So as soon as the contacts are linked to the campaign is nothing but they are member of campaigns. So today we have seen campaign members, right? Okay, any questions?
Ma'am, like what about previous interview questions? Like when we can discuss that?
Let me stop recording.